Yo, what's going on, guys? You got your boy AAron2420 here, bringing you guys my AP Academy Week 4 game. We're taking on Gray, coach of the Los Angeles Valientes. Now, I don't think I've played Gray before, but I know that I definitely do recognize his name from just Discord in general. I've seen him in a couple of leagues. He's definitely a pretty good battler. You guys should check him out along with everyone else linked in the description below. Now, again, I think I forgot to mention this actually in the LBC upload that just went up. Go watch my vid. But like, I didn't have time. A lot of stuff came up today, like nap time, that I didn't budget in time for. So like, that was like 3 or 4 hours just gone. That's why this vid is going up at like 1 AM, and that's also why there's no team building slides. So we'll have some for BBL tomorrow, because I'll actually be up to do those at not AIDS times. So in terms of the matchup though, oh yeah, of course, leave a like down below. Make sure to check it into why not that like button. I'm actually going to add it in this time. I know I said I would add it into the last AP Academy upload. Then I forgot to do it for LBC Team Builder this week for the building section. But I'm going to do it here. You're going to cheek and answer your way on over that motherfucking like button. Actually, you know what? We might need to... I'll find something new for tomorrow's video. I'll find something new to mix it up a little bit. Because, you know, you guys need the variety. But today, cheek and answer your way on over that like button. We need it. We need it. I've been doing bad on likes, so also comment down below just whatever the fuck. I love talking to you guys in the comments. I've missed doing that because people don't comment on my vids anymore. It makes me cry. Anyway, I've done enough begging for support. Let's get into the team. So Gray's matchup, there's really only one mon that actually matters this game, to be honest, and it's Greninja. Fucking Protean Greninja this game. Like, I don't care about, like, Mega Metagross, Torrentee, Garchomp, Tangrowth, Mimikyu can fuck off, Incineroar, Gastrodon, Blissey, Hitmonchan, Dragalge, Rotom fucking Frost. Like, none of those mons matter. There's only one mon that matters in this matchup, and it's fucking Protean Greninja. Because, if you guys don't know, for some reason, if you somehow haven't watched Rest of My Academy, if it's at least watch the draft analysis, like, come on, guys. Watch my draft analysis. I need the views. Thanks. Anyway, so like in terms of my team, it's a really, really offensive team, and Scarf Greninja outpaces everything, and also Tuakale is like everything. Like we came up, it wasn't even like, oh, you know, like Gren could run this for this mon and this for that mon. No. There are like 4 moves that Gren could run, and it has perfect 4 moveset syndrome. Like perfect 4 move slots this game, not 4 moveset syndrome, but it has perfect 4 moves this game. And it hits my team really fucking well, especially this set of 6. But in general, my whole roster gets hit pretty well by, like, Dark move plus Ice move. Then, like, U-turn for Weavile. and, like, probably Rock Slide for, like, Arachnid. And like, that hits my team really fucking well. Like, my switching would be, like, Escavalier, I guess, at that point. Or, then, like, you could throw a Water move on over Rock Slide, to be honest, and just U-turn to something else for Arachnid. But, like, the point is, though, is that Greninja does a fuck ton to my team. Like, there are, like, 4... Like, I'm sure there's a better 4 moveset thing that I could run. I know there was when I was building, but I'm blanking really hard on it right now because I built the team, like, 3 weeks ago. This was another team I built before Worlds. LBC I didn't. I built that, like, a couple days ago. But, actually, I built that yesterday because I played my game literally yesterday. But this I built before Worlds. So... in terms of my roster, oh yeah, also, I don't know why I'm saying I built it. Actually, this was built by the Flying Bird 14. Shout out to Bird. I had a coupon for one Bird team, and I cashed it in because I was like, I'm not prepping for Protean and Gren, especially when I have to prep this game like 2 days before I start going to Worlds. Like, I didn't feel like prepping for this game, I'm not gonna lie. So I just handed the team with the Bird. Luckily, I had a coupon, and I think the team's pretty good. I wait a little bit on it, but I'm not gonna act like I built the team. I don't want to be, like, fake about it. Like, Bird built the team this week, so shout out to Bird. I think it's a really good team. I think the team is really capable of winning. It actually takes care of a lot of threats that I was really scared of with this team. But, like, besides Protean Gren, because my team has no counterplay to it. First up, though, we have Gyarados this week, Umi Sonata. She is making her 2nd debut this game. 2 weeks in a row for Umi, so shout outs to Umi, of course. She has Taunt, Toxic, Whirlpool, and Sub. This set is mainly to get her on Blissey, because Blissey is, like, really the only actual legitimate Lunala check outside of Scarf Gren. So I felt like that this was a really good set this week, because Blissey could be a really fucking big annoyance for my Lunala. If he goes the balance route, I see Blissey coming 100%. If he goes the offense route, he's going to run Scarf Gren as his check. because otherwise Scarf Lunala would legitimately claim 6 kills and be a free win. So I think that the set makes sense. It's really only good for a couple things, being like Blissey. It can obviously taunt and then Toxic with Gastrodon, or Toxic then taunt, so it doesn't start recovering. Gastrodon without HP Electric cannot actually touch me either, so I can just run Substitute. If he runs to HP Electric or even like HP Rock, I guess, then very well played, but he's prepping a little hard for a Mon I brought to like 1 game. And like, he wouldn't have seen the stats by the time we played, because I believe I actually played this game before Lapis. I either played it before Lapis or like the same day as I played Lapis, I forget, because it was like 3 weeks ago. It's like, well played, I guess, if you're prepping that hard for a Mon like that when Gyarados could legitimately just set up. But I mean, I guess, because Gastrodon is set up bait for Gyarados to an extent, like to a certain extent, so I guess that would make sense. But I don't see it coming personally, and even then, as I said, just get a Toxic off. If Blissey doesn't come, this Mon is probably first stack, I'm not gonna lie. Because not a lot, it doesn't help with a lot of Mons in this team, but the Mons it helps with, I really do need dead. It can also definitely wear down Incineroar a lot, but I'm not overly worried about Incineroar, because I do have like Mega Arrow plus Lando Eye in the back, which I'll get into in a bit. Otherwise though, I mean, this, like, Lunala can blow through the rest of the team in all honesty. So I'm not overly worried about anything else, but this helps with the Mons that Lunala can't break, and that is really important. Next up, we have Fumino, our Scarf Lunala this week. Moongeist, Psyshock, Moonblast, Trick, like, come on, you guys, like, this thing is stupidly free. The speed guarantee creeps for Mimikyu, so it has to Shadow Sneak versus me, because if it doesn't, luckily, Moongeist beam will just go through Disguise, so unless he stashed Mimikyu, which I can get a Brox for that pretty easily, he's going to be fucked, which is great for me, of course. Psyshock is really nice versus Blissey if I really just need to get a hidden, but I have much, much better ways of dealing with Blissey than the Lunala. It's arguably like the last thing I would do, but I mean, in a scenario where I really have to click it, I can click it. It's also not bad for things like the Dragalge as well, because I do actually, I anticipate Dragalge to come as well this game, I'm not gonna lie. I think the Dragalge is a really nice way to force me to click Psyshock, which Psyshock is pretty resisted by a lot of Steam. Obviously, Greninja comes in stupidly free on that, even if it's not Scarfed, it can just get a free hit off, which is actually really good for him. It allows Metagross to come in pretty freely. Mimikyu does, of course, get a Shadow Claw and a Shadow Sneak off if I'm lucky in Psyshock, or really anything besides Moongeist Beam, which is actually also very, very bad for me. So, I think that Dragalge, for that reason, could come. So Psyshock, while it's good for Dragalge, I think that he could definitely play around it. So that is a little bit annoying. That's definitely a downside to running Scarf this week. But I still think a Scarf is stupidly free, considering I'm able to outpace Metagross. So if it's not Bullet Punch, I'm going to just keep my Shadow Shield versus it and nuke the fuck out of it. I'm obviously great versus Mimikyu and shit like that. So I think that Scarf Lunala, again, it was like a no-brainer option this week. If he doesn't bring Scarf Gren, this set should, in theory, like, clean house. So I'm looking forward to Fumino this week. I think she'll do great. Next up, we got 0-2. Our Mega Arrow with Stone Edge, Ice Fang, Taunt, and Roost. The 36 speed should be guaranteeing outpacing Gren, which I thought was very important. But what I physical attack was great for hits versus mons like Blissey, versus things such as Dragalge. It was great for things like Tangrowth even to an extent. Incineroar is gonna get fucked, Torrent's gonna get fucked, etc., etc. The Taunt is just really nice to stop potential rocks or potential like recovery, etc. versus the really fat mons. And then Roost, of course, so I can keep myself healthy. While it doesn't necessarily touch Mega Metagross, I do anticipate that I can maybe force Mega Metagross out, because I don't think he would necessarily want to risk clicking like Bullet Punch versus me. So I do think that will be beneficial, of course, with my Mega Arrow set. I'll just have to wait and see, though. I am a little bit concerned, but I think that I'll manage. Next up, we have Lando Eye this week with Extra Belt. I have Earth Power, Stealth Rock, Hidden Power, Flying, and U-Turn. The speed is guaranteed creeping. There was something. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to creep Mimikyu with the spread. That would probably have been very, very important, but it is what it is. I at least speed tie it, and Mimikyu will probably assume I outpace it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. It's not like with Lunala where he might try to just risk a speed tie. If I was creeping anything else, like he would probably just quick sneak versus this, or not even stay in. I do outpace things like Adam, Mega Metagross, of course. I'm gonna outpace, which I believe is actually what I crapped this thing for, if I'm not mistaken. I do forget. I'm just outpaced by Garchomp, sadly I couldn't creep that, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Hidden Power Flying is great for Tangrowth, and it's also good for things like Hitmonchan to an extent, whereas Sludge Wave wouldn't have hit Hitmonchan, so I felt like that was a pretty good reason to run this as well. Belt is really nice in general, just because my dual stab is actually extremely spammable against this roster, and U-Turn is great to pivot out if I can maybe predict Gren coming in hard, if he really needs to just bring in hard Gren, I guess, I don't know. But like, U-Turn is really nice versus that. If he's locked in maybe something unfavorable, where like Dark Pulse maybe wouldn't kill me, I could U-Turn that again, and then get a nice hit off. Rocks, again, really free. This is probably my best rock setter by a decent margin just because of how much it forces out. Great leads against his team. It's even a great late game rock setter as well, in case he does remove things with mons such as like the Hitmonchan for some reason if he brings that, or Torrent T, which is a really good defogger against my team actually. So I think this is a great rocker for that reason. Next up, we have our Rin Hoshizara, our Weavile with Choice Band this week. I have Knockoff, Crash, Ice Shard, and Pursuit. The speed, I decided to only click Garchomp this week because there is no way in hell that he does not click Bullet Punch versus me with Mega Metagross. There is no way in hell. I refuse to believe it, and also there's a little bit of a niche matchup for Agility Metagross. Now, I don't personally expect Agility Mega Metagross because it does, for example, if I'm not already set up and I wasn't, if I wasn't a Scarf Lunala, let's say, then I just click Moongeist Beam if he's not already set up, and he's fucked in that regard. Lando I would outpace if he's going Adamant on that spread as well, which is pretty bad for him, to be honest. And obviously Gyarados can Intimidate spam versus it. So I don't necessarily anticipate an agility or a speed setup is the main point Metagross this week, but I mean, just in case like there's a little bit of a matchup for it, it's more so just for a Bullet Punch because he will always click Bullet Punch versus me. There's no reason he wouldn't. So because of that, I can just click Knock Off pretty freely. This is still great for mons such as Garchomp. It's great for Tangrowth. It gets a fuck ton off on Gastrodon to where I can actually 2-hit KO it, which is amazing. Even Crash I can guarantee 2-hit KO, which I thought was actually very important in my opinion. Pursuit is really nice for mons, like just in general, I guess. It's great damage against Metagross, which he would probably even just hard swap out, to be honest. In general, though, Beta Weavile was fucking filthy in Calyx. Finally, we have Nico Yazawa, our Roserade this week, with Spikes, Sunspore, Giga Drain, and Synthesis. This is really just to set up Spikes against his team. Sunspore is great for Gren, though this is arguably, again, one of my sacks this game because of the fact that Gren is just too filthy, and it'll still do a lot of damage to me anyway. Like, an offensive Gren could probably even potentially kill me, depending on, like, the investment. If he's obviously Specs, he's gonna nuke the fuck out of me, which is unfortunate, but Spike's Roserade is just really nice to pressure the team, because if I can keep a lot of pressure on Torrent, which I feel like this specific roster does, in general, Torrent could be a very good defogger against my team, but this specific set of mons pressures Torrent really well. So, Sunspore will obviously lower its speed to where even, like, Lando I will outpace it and just click Kid Power Flying if I really need to. As if I really need to, that is, but it's more so just here for Gren. Because if I can lower the speed on Gren, I can pretty freely clean with Lunala, actually, late game. It's just a matter of I need to lower the speed on Gren. And the issue, I guess, is trying to get Gren in on Roserade to where he would want to click it. Because I feel like he would never risk that, but it is something I do need to try and do. Because it's really the only chance I have at winning this game, against a Scarf Gren at least. If he's not Scarf Gren, well, then the win should be in my hands pretty freely. But otherwise, yeah, it's really my only chance. So I'm gonna hope on that. Hope you guys enjoy the team builder, and I will see you guys in the game. Peace out, guys.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AAron2420. We're taking on Jack, aka Don Fanatic. Shit, no, we're not taking on Jack, aka Don Fanatic. That's silly. That game just went up today, aka 2 weeks from when you're seeing this. We're taking on Jack, aka Gravy, coach of the Los Angeles Valientes. I have the doc open, so I know. He has Garchomp, Mega Metagross at Metagross site with Tough Claws. He has Tornadus T with Regenerator, Gastrodon, Greninja, Protean, and Mimikyu with Disguise, or whatever you call it. I don't remember what the ability is called, but it's there. So, in general, leads for this team, he either has Rocks and Garchomp or Metagross, which is very interesting. That's actually very beneficial to me, I'd argue. I can actually pretty freely lead off with Weavile here, to be honest. A Weavile lead would help off with Garchomp, if he decides to lead off with that. If he leads off with Greninja, fucks no matter what I lead with. Actually, you know what? That in itself might be merit to lead off with 0-2, to be honest. Because 0-2 could at least fire off a Stone Edge really fucking freely. And I don't think that Mega Metagross would be the switch into that, primarily, because of the fact that Mega Metagross would, of course, have to worry about me clicking Earthquake. Now, I don't have it on my spread, but if I did have it, that would fuck up Mega Metagross. Same as like a Crunch or a Fire Fang, even. So, go like I fun on my opponent, of course. Mega Early should still be stupidly free versus Garchomp, and if this is not Rocks Garchomp, then it's either Rocks Mega Metagross, which is actually arguably better for me, or it's no Rocks at all, which is even better for me. So, thank God the background worked. I was really worried about that. I spent forever trying to make this work. I figured I had to make it in honor of Gyarados. Luckily we have Gyarados, of course. It leads off with Munchkin. That's perfectly fine. Aw, he thinks this is a good lead. That's so cute. I'm gonna go for Taunt real quick. This will stop any sort of Will-O-Wisp, it'll stop a Swords Dance, whatever he wants to go for. I could care less if he goes for like a Shadow Claw on this. He switches out into Fidel Gastro. Okay. I'm so stupidly fine with this. Because what this allows for is the most freest Gyarados I've ever seen. Because he's already taunted, which is great. I don't even need to worry about getting Toxic behind a sub. I just go hard to Gyarados here. There's no way he goes hard into Mega Metagross. And anything else, I would be better off just clicking sub versus. So let's just do it. Let's just go hard into Gyarados here. Let's take like, what, 6% from a Scald? Too easy. So, that's already great. We know that Gastrodon is the response to Arrow, which is good to note for later on in the game. I can easily trap as well. Sadly, actually, no, we can't trap it because of Water Absorb, but it's fine. We do always sub up on it at the very least, stupidly free. He does burn us, quite unfortunate, that is chip that he's going to get, but at the same time, it's really just more so the fact that we can't recover anymore, which isn't the worst deal in the world, because he didn't actually bring anything I would need to trap with this. I'm going to go for the sub here, main reason, actually no, I'm going to go for sub, because I feel like there's no reason he stays in here. There's legitimately no reason. He probably goes hard into, I want to say, maybe he goes hard into the... No, wait, no, this would be the mon he stays in with, if anything. Which, if anything, I mean, this is fine. I can't just go for a Toxic next turn, which is great. He's Hidden Power Electric. Okay, that's a thing. Alright, so I should note that down. Scald and Power Electric. Okay, that's fun. I'm gonna Toxic this. He didn't bring anything I would arguably want to use any utility versus or trap versus necessarily. This would be the mon. I could taunt him next turn and we can start whittling this thing down, of course, which is great for me. If he decides to switch out into Metagross here hard, well played. Anything else will not like a Toxic, of course, which is great for me. So hopefully, hopefully he stays in unless we Toxic this. If not, maybe he overpredicts. It's of course unfortunate that I can't trap him, which sucks, but it is what it is. At least he didn't bring the... I'm pretty sure he had Chansey. Was this the Chansey guy? No, this is the Blissey guy. And thank God he didn't bring the Blissey, because that would have been legitimately annoying. But he actually has one switch into Moongeist Beam, and it's Greninja. So, that helps a lot. Lunala endgame should be stupidly free here. Like, there should be no reason I lose Lunala endgame, and to be honest. It should be so fucking free. So, my play is definitely to sack. 100%. So yeah, hopefully we can get Toxic off. Good, we got Toxic off. Okay, that's all that matters. Gyarados could die at this point. It looks like he didn't bring anything for Gyarados to trap between Incineroar and the Blissey, but I'm honestly more glad that I don't have to play either of those mons. Why Incineroar didn't come, I'll never fucking know. Because Incineroar had such a great matchup here. Like, Gastrodon can't even kill. Like, what? Ah, that's too funny. That's way too funny. Okay, well, I get a free taunt now as well. So he can't even recover up. And arguably this is better for me, to be honest. Because now he can't even, like... He can't even get away with an extra turn. Like, he's now just sitting here, letting himself take more chip from Toxic. And if he switches out, he's only delaying the inevitable. Like, I just taunt another mon, stop, let's say, an Autotomize Mega Metagross. I could stop an SD Mimikyu, SD Garchomp, or Rock Garchomp. I could stop Defog from Torntea, I guess, but that's not really going to matter at this point because I don't have Rocks up. But I can stop, like, whatever I need to, I guess, if he does decide to switch out. Literally, the only one it wouldn't matter versus, I guess, is Gran, unless he has Spikes. Which, in that case, I save myself from taking Spikes damage. Which is, again, also still pretty great. So he's going to withdraw perfectly fine by that. A lot of his team is taunt weak anyway. Touring down for what? Okay, Tornadus. Arguably, like, probably the worst thing that could have switched in for me, at least. But, I mean, it could be worse. I'm going to get a free taunt. I'm going to get a free Toxic off next turn and hope for the best. Hopefully, maybe, maybe he's going to, like... Maybe he is, fuck. Maybe he's going to miss a Hurricane. That's what I was trying to say. Fuck, it took way too long to say that. Maybe he's going to miss a Hurricane. Who knows? But Gyarados should, on paper, do a lot to this. At least, like, in terms of pressuring him. Oh, great. That finished rendering earlier than I thought. Okay, well, I can just make that go public, I guess, while I'm playing. Okay, well, yeah. He's going to over knockoff. That's fine. Because we actually lived that. Damn, Gyarados is putting in the work. Okay, well, shit, shoutouts to Gyarados getting 2 mons Toxic. I'll take that. That's fucking great. Because now that Torn is also toxic, that's a lot of pressure that's on Torn as well to actually do shit. We do die, which is unfortunate. Gyarados 0-1. Gastrodon 1-0. Okay, so that is fine. At this point, I do go into Weavile really fucking freely because we are banded Ice Shard. I'm gonna actually go for Ice Whip Crash because the odds of this Torn T staying in are pretty none. Like, they don't exist. There's no reason for him to stay in. Actually, hold on. Before I say that, let me double check the damage rolls. Because obviously, if he is going to kill me with U-turn, then I cannot risk that. So versus Gyarados, Tornadus T. So his knockoff did 32 HP. Okay, so that is literally just no offense. Okay, so that's good to note. So he can't actually kill Weavile either, unless he burns a Z move here. Say, I'm just gonna click Crash. Why the fuck not? Like, he's switching, like, what, Metagross? Okay, well, he's not gonna switch in Metagross hard on this either. Hit all Gastro, perfect. Okay, Banded Gastro's gonna take a fuck ton. And, like, if he goes hard Metagross after this, I could honestly care less. Because this Gastrodon took so fucking much damage. Okay, that's perfectly fine. What's a mod I could switch in hard on this? Because I could definitely switch out. There's no reason for me to stay in here. My best play would definitely be to go hard into Roserade, to be honest. Yeah, I would definitely go hard Roserade. Because Roserade would at least invite in Metagross. I'm gonna take a Scald really easily. I don't want Metagross in versus Weavile, though. That's the thing. So I kind of do need to go just hard Roserade. Okay, I'm gonna go hard Roserade. I think it's established. So, yeah. Roserade comes in. Come on, Nico. Let's go. What's he gonna go for? Toxic? Ooh! Wow, that could not have been better for me. That could not have been any better. Alright, well shit, Gyarados gets a kill, actually. We kill the Gastrodon. Gastrodon is dead. I should mark down the Torn T is toxic, too. I need to start doing that more often. Okay, so that is great. We've already killed down Gastrodon. A lot of the team is going to die to Moongeist me at this point, which is great for me. Torn T comes in. I could care less. I could not give two shits the Torn T is in right now. I'm going to go for Spikes. Torn can spam Defog all it wants after clicking and missing a Hurricane, but he's only going to wear himself down more with Toxic damage, so I could care less. Nico's just going to stack Toxic Spikes, and I'll be fine. I think that Toxic Spike chip will be great for Lunala killing Gren, and I will be appreciating it a lot more than he will be later. Knockoff? I could care less. I could not give two shits about that knockoff. But that is pretty good for me, though, I'm going to be honest. So, we're going to go for Spikes. And I'm just going to keep clicking Spikes until I die. Chip on Torn. Invites in Lunala more afterwards anyway. So, we'll take that. Hurricane? Miss. Oh, yeah. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. As I said, I could care less. Roserade 0-1. T1, no. Okay, so we know he's not Life Orb either, which is great. Okay, so he could definitely take any hit that he wants at this point, to be honest. With how much does Weavile do? With knockoff. Is 20 one of his Zmons? I'm assuming it is. 20 is a Zmon. Yeah, it's a Zmon, okay. At least it's a possible Zmon, I should say. He's not leftovers, he's probably Z. I'm gonna go into Weavile here, and I'm gonna knock off. Because arguably now he might actually switch hard Metagross. Because he has seen that I did want. I was very, very not hesitant to switch. Like I wasted no time switching out versus Gastrodon. So I'm gonna go for Banded knockoff here. I don't think he stays in. There's no reason he stays in and risks Torn to a Banded Ice Shard. There's no reason for it. There's absolutely zero reason to do that. So I'm just gonna go for Banded knockoff. He's gonna go hard into his he's gonna go very, very hard into his Mega Metagross. Because it would be actually brain dead of him to stay in. And even then he doesn't kill.
So Machine Toxic I should kill with knockoff, technically at this point. Because he'll be doing 18% at this point. On top of the 18% he's already taken, that'll put him in range of knockoff guaranteed. So, I'm perfectly fine just clicking it. And I mean, he's probably just gonna click Hurricane if he stays in, or maybe U-turn. If he U-turns, actually, he'll be faster, which is arguably better, as I said. And if he just stays in and then clicks Hurricane, then I mean, I do guarantee that he'd need to burn a Z. So, in general, I think knockoff was very, very brain dead to click here. This switches to this suck. Bird was right. This thing is so branded. Shout out to Bird, by the way. I'm hoping I remember to mention this in Team Builder, but I built this team a couple weeks in advance. So if I don't remember, shout out to Bird for help with the team this week. Man carried. I had a coupon to cash in for buy one Bird team, get one free, because he built one for one of my opponents. So he felt bad and built one for me. I didn't want to prep around Protean Gren, so I was like, Bird, do your magic, and it's paying off. It's paying off a lot. I was thinking Life Orb Weavile. This matchup band was a lot more stupidly free. So again, shout out to Bird for that. I just, credit where it's due, of course. I like to credit people. So, Bonnie's coming in. That's Garchomp. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Knockoff should do a lot to this thing. Rough Skin, that's fine. Yachi Berry's gone. Okay. Well, we know we were out with speeding. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. What's my Weavile speed again? 170. Yeah, I'm creeping Garchomp. Okay. I'm gonna click knockoff again. That spike is so good. So Garchomp is dead. That is one of his possible rockers already out of the way. Now he has Metagross, Torntea, Greninja, and Mimikyu. The 4 scariest on the board, but again, I don't overly mind. Torntea is definitely pressure with that Toxic really fucking well. And then at that point, I mean, like, he still can't even guarantee the kill with Hurricane. Like, it's a roll at this point. So, that's, again, really good for me. One Froggy Boy, that's Greninja. So, Greninja came in on Weavile. If he's... Let's see. So, knockoff should actually do a fair amount to him. I mean, I don't know switch-ins. And in all honesty, if like any chip on Gren is really fucking good for Lunala endgame, I'm going to stay in and click knockoff. Because Lunala can still win this flat out. This would need to be Shuriken Gren to be even remotely scary for me, in my opinion. He probably knows I'm banded if he's calcing by now, so I'm assuming he did this knowing he could take the hit. Which, I mean, completely understandable, but once he changes types, he's not going to be taking the hit. At all. U-turn. Okay, that's fine. He's probably going to kill here. I would be shocked if he didn't. Genuinely would be shocked. Yep, okay. We've all died, that's fine. I get to play around this now. Worthwhile sacrifice, I feel like. Okay, so what's he gonna go into? He has Torntea, Metagross, Mimikyu. Anything he goes into is Lunala weak. Munchkin. Okay, that's Mimikyu. Okay. Well, thanks Spike. Very cool. Lunala was the most stupidest allowed this season. And you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna fucking just click Scarf Moongeist Beam right here. Go through that Mimikyu real quick. Oh my god, that was the best thing he could have brought in right here. By far, no contest, the best thing he could have brought in here. Because no matter what, he is fucking himself over by doing so. He cannot. Oh my god. Thank you, Jack. Thank you for that. That was so fucking grateful of you to feed my Lunala some kills. It's very hungry, in case you couldn't tell. Find your switching, boy. Man, that spike is really good. That spike is really good. Fuck, I love Lunala. I love it so much. This is one of my new favorites. This might be up there with, like, Season 1 Palkia stupidity. Like, when I had Speed Pass Palkia in BBL. This might be up there with that, maybe even more. Fuck, I love this Mon. He's gonna withdraw, obviously. Torn down for what? Okay, he's sacking Torn here, that's fine. Okay, so Torn is going to be going bye-bye. So, this should do a fuck ton. Oh, he's AV. Okay, that's a little less fun.
Because I actually do need to switch out with this, but it's fine. I can actually go hard into Mega Arrow on this, which is still fine. If he's AV, then that means he's not gonna debug, which means that Spike is there to stay. He's gonna go for knockoff. Okay, that's perfectly fine. You know, Nice Fang here would be really, really stupidly free. I could always just Roost as well and get myself back up to full. It might be important. But I don't feel the need to. I'm just gonna click Ice Fang. Can Ice Fang kill Torn at this range? Let's see, Tornadus T. Ice Fang should be doing like 70. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Torn. Albert, that's the Metagross. There we go. Maybe I can freeze. That's really why I wanted to click it, to be honest. Kind of wish I had coverage for this thing, though, right now. I'm going to be honest. But it is what it is. Lunala should still be able to beat it. I am going to taunt here, because I would much rather sack this than risk Lunala. If he's going to go for rocks, this will stop rocks. He's going to go for Autotomize, Howling Claws, whatever. I want him to kill me. I 100% want him to just kill me here. So yeah, let's just do that. It's a little annoying I can't bring in Lando on this, but it's fine because I can bring in Lando later on, like versus the... I can't actually bring in Lando versus anything. Lando might actually become a sack. Realistically, my play is just let Lunala claim kills at this point. Keeping this around for Torn might not have been bad, I'm not gonna lie. I should have probably sacked Lando. Oh, he did! Okay! Well, great. Okay, well, then I'm going to go for Ice Fang and hope for flinches. Because if he has agility, he might actually be underpacing my, my Lando. Which is great. He's going to go for Meteor Mash. We avoided. We take those. Okay. As I said, my plan is go for flinches. Go for flinches, go for dodges, whatever I can. Because he's clearly banking on that agility. Okay, that's fine. Okay, make a Metagross. Let's see. So I'm gonna bring in my Landorus here. Actually, no. It's too stupid not to bring in Lunala. Yeah, we're gonna go into Lunala. Forgot I gotta write down kills a different way. Okay, well, I'm gonna go for the Moongeist Beam, to be honest. At this point, I should 2-KO out against Tornteen as well if it wants to switch in. Let's see. Let's see. Fuck. This is... I'm not gonna lie, I don't like writing on kills this way, but it is what it is. And then Gastrodon kills Gyarados. With, kills Gyarados with Scald. Okay, there we go. So yep, Moongeist should be 2-KOing this thing at this point because of the Toxic chip. So thank you, Toxic. Thank you, Gyarados, to be honest. Very good boy. Okay. Weavile killed... Let's see. I'm just gonna click Moongeist again. Now, what did Arrow kill again? Arrow killed the... Alright, Arrow died. Okay. So Lunala pops off. I swear I thought that was against me for once. Okay, perfect. Lunala kills Tornadus T with Moongeist Beam. Hey Aurora, is Lunala still not the best mon on the board? I'm not sure. I might be mistaken on that. I'm pretty sure it still is. Okay, so Lunala versus Greninja. Okay, so I am going to have to switch out here into my Landorus and just sack. I think I might have lost. I'm not gonna lie. But it is what it is. Because Gren can't actually kill me out. He's gonna go for Night Slash. Okay. Hoping that is choiced. Because if that is choiced, I get the freest Earth Power of my life. This might be choiced, actually. This might be Scarfed. Which, if that's the case, I get a stupidly free Earth Power here. And also, if he's choiced, like, realistically, he's gonna have to pick a sack. Between Mimikyu or Metagross. Or Greninja. If he sacks Greninja, then I do just win with Lunala. Because it seems like Metagross is going to be slower. And if he goes Mimikyu, it's a dead Mon. So yeah, he's going to withdraw. Okay, perfect. He goes into Metagross. Okay. So he sacks the Metagross, which is great. Because Gren, as I mentioned, is probably Scarfed. Landorus I kills Metagross Mega with Earth Power. Okay. So I'm just going to go for the Earth Power. Because I'm not going to U-turn if he goes for Shadow Claw, because I would be fucked if he did. See, I'm going to Earth Power. Hope he goes for a Swords Dance or something. And then I'm going to fuck him over. If he's not Scarf Gren, I don't think he actually beat me. He's gonna be Z Mimikyu. Okay. Mimikyu is definitely gonna go. Okay. That's unfortunate. But if let's see. Okay. So he's not in range. Fuck. Do you enter a Side Shock? Okay, no, that wouldn't matter anyway. Okay. So I do need to Moongeist Beam. This should be over at this point. He's gonna Shadow Sneak. And Greninja gets a free kill. Nova kills Mimikyu with Moongeist Beam. Okay. Greninja. Okay. So he's Night Slashes his offense. Okay. So Night Slash should kill if he's Scarf, so he should win. Otherwise I need a crit. Yep, he's Night Slash, and it's going to kill. Alright, well, good game. It is what it is. It was like a 1-0 loss. That's not that bad. Okay, that's fine. Alright, well, 1-0's not that bad. We can bounce back from that. Protein Gren's honestly one of the most annoying ones to play around, so I don't mind losing 1-0 to that. Obviously, prep could have been a little bit better. I could have maybe brought something for Gren, but my team didn't exactly have much for it. Gren just beats offenses really well, so I'm not overly mad. In general, I mean, like, maybe I could have just preserved Weavile a little bit better, but again, I'm not sure how much it would have done. I think that keeping Lando around was the better play, in all honesty, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure someone would point out why I was wrong. So it is what it is. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like down below. Next week, we take on... I gotta check the schedule. Totally know who we take on next week. Week 5. We take on Jacob as always. Ooh, we take on Jacob again. So I'm hoping for the best with that one. I think I can actually beat Jacob's team really well, personally. If you guys are looking forward to that, again, leave a like down below. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace out, guys.